Everyone, Mike and Aubrey here from Simplify Abroad. If you're new to our channel, please like, subscribe. We try to put out 1 or 2 videos every week, but basically we are a family of 6 with 4 dogs that moved from, I guess, Cleveland, Ohio to Valencia, Spain. And we've kind of been on a roll of these videos lately, so we kind of wanted to keep touching on the north of Spain. We've been lucky enough, besides traveling to a couple countries, but to travel actually to a lot of cities within Spain. It was really our goal within our first 2 years to see a lot of Spain. And we have seen a lot of Spain. And today in particular, we want to talk about Oviedo. And so Oviedo was... I definitely liked it better than Gijón. We're gonna have another video on that. But it's this really cool town in the middle of Asturias. And basically there's about 1 million people between Oviedo, Gijón, and Asturias, I think it's called. So it kind of makes like a triangle. And they're all within like 30 to 40 minutes of each other. I think Oviedo itself only has about 300, 400,000 people. But again, 1 million within there. And I guess what's kind of interesting about Oviedo was we went to go check it out because, again, the heat was just killing us. This is something we mention a lot. Yeah. The heat in the summer was just killing us in Valencia. And we kind of thought about maybe moving up north, a little greener, a little more rain. And Oviedo was ranked, I believe, the safest city in Spain. And the cleanest city in Spain. And if it's not, it's like top 1 or 2 for either one. So like if I'm barely off,
so clean though.
It's weirdly clean.
It is so clean.
And very safe. But I think the safety aspect, a lot of people didn't seem to hang out as late, I thought, as like Valencia. I thought like by 11, a lot of people were turning in. It seems to me like an older, sleepier town.
Yeah, definitely sleepier, I think. I think that's a good way to say it.
But again, we're going to just kind of touch on Oviedo in this video. Again, very safe, very clean, very green. Just a cute town. Yeah. But there was one negative, and I think this is a big deal to my wife, so I'll let her talk.
I'm sorry, I have to say it, but the coffee up there was terrible.
Yeah.
We drink maybe, it depends. Some days we drink 3, 4, 5 espressos or just like cortados or anything. I don't know. When we went up there...
It sound like we have a problem.
Yeah, we do. That's the thing is we do have a problem.
I drink like 3 a day, max.
That's still a lot.
Yeah.
But we went up there and I thought the coffee was terrible.
It was bad.
We actually found 2 places.
2 shops.
Maybe 3. One was tolerable. But the other 2, I thought, oh wow, this is cute. Even the vibe of everything was cute. Yeah. We ended up trying to keep going back there and get like to-go like cups.
Yeah.
It was, we would drive because we had a little Airbnb.
Just outside the city.
Just outside the city. And we tried to go to all these different places, and I could not drink it. And I might sound like a coffee snob, but I'm actually really not a coffee snob. It was either just straight milk, or the coffee to me tasted weirdly burnt.
It was terrible.
It was so bad. I don't know what was wrong with it, but that was my negative. And I'm a huge coffee drinker, so I was definitely throwing a tantrum there for a little bit until we found these cute little shops.
Yeah.
Because I was definitely
it was bad. There's just there's no sugarcoating this.
Yeah. So that was my little negative. But on like a more positive note, there they have like cider. So obviously they do wine and they do beer and stuff. But one of the more popular things that they have there is they do the cider.
It's like an alcoholic cider.
Yeah, it's really cool because they did. We went to a couple restaurants that did the whole like cider pour, and so the guys would have their cups and they put the barrel underneath it. So they'd hold the cup and then they'd have the cider. They'd have it up here and they'd pour it and you'd have to get it in here.
Yeah.
For one, I am very much a person of like cleanliness, and so like the smell and the floors were just sticky, and so that did bother me a little bit, right? Because it was kind of stinky,
I guess.
But I thought the whole experience was really cool. I mean, we did it multiple times. We even bought cider and to bring it home. I thought it was very neat and different, that I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, what was interesting about it was, I think we have a video of it. We'll put it up.
Yeah, I did take a video of the guy pouring.
So they pour it like, again, she said, above the head. They put it like all the way down, like by their knee. And they tilt the thing at a certain angle to catch it, because it's supposed to like make the bubbles a certain way. Our Spanish was so at the time when we went to Oviedo. It's a lot better now, but they were trying to explain to us in Spanish. It was something about the way the bubbles hit at the slant, but they don't pour you a full glass. They pour you like a solid gulp.
Oh, yeah.
And so in general, like you kind of cheers and then like bam, you throw the thing back and you'll leave it there. And they just kind of keep walking around. So whether they brought your food or not yet, they just keep coming up. They're like, want another round? Like, yeah. And they'll do the same pour.
That's cool.
And you just keep slamming back these bottles of alcoholic
that.
cider.
That was cool. And I have like pictures of the cider that we got. And I'll throw the video on here of the guy pouring it because I thought it was so neat. Yeah.
So really cool experience. I actually enjoyed the cider. I'd say our friends are split like 70-30. 70 like them. 30% really did not care for the cider. I liked it. I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. And to see like everyone out in the streets eating with like the cider being poured as they're having their meal. It was a really cool like
especially there was one
gathering.
Really nice strip of just restaurants and then like cider shops and stuff. What are they called? I forget.
Sidra?
No, but like I think the like Cideria or something.
Oh, something like that.
Like something like it's for like all like the places that have the cider.
The specific cider to like the Asturias.
But it was really cool. I thought the whole experience was awesome, and what the restaurant that we specifically went to took all the empty bottles and just put them all over the wall. So you just see green cider bottles everywhere. So it was cool. It was really neat.
Yeah. Well, to stick on top of the restaurant things that you brought it up, I want to talk about the food in Oviedo. I cannot tell you, like, I guess like coming from like Valencia, not that they made up the tapas or anything. I know Valencia is known for their paella, and maybe the tapas are even a little more south towards Granada and stuff like that. But still, like, we're used to like a little bit lighter dinners. Not we don't go full tapas like the Spaniards do, but our dinners are a little bit lighter here for sure. To tell you like how heavy, like meat heavy, these dinners were. What was one called? Gazpacho, maybe? No, that's maybe the drink.
No, it was...
That's the drink.
Oh, gosh.
It starts with a G, I swear to God. But it's basically...
I can't think of it.
The meat with, like, cheese and, like, breading, like, deep fried. And you, like, cut it open. The amount of, like, just steak and fries that you can eat. Full slabs of ribs. Like, this really nice elderly couple next to us ordered this picture of ribs and, like... It came out and they couldn't even fit on their table. Like the menu didn't do justice like how big this they should have warned them it was for like 4 people.
Yeah.
It couldn't fit on their tiny table. We had to move our table over so they could hold their platter of it. But
they were offering to share their food. It was so much food for them. You're like, do you want some? We're like, no, we just ordered all of this food coming. But yeah, it was
the size of the portions there are American portions. Like I'd
say even more.
Yeah, it is.
It was insane.
Crazy how big the portions are. I'm pretty happy with the food there, but it was very meat heavy. I don't know if I could do it full time, to be completely honest with you, like now that we've lived in Valencia and stuff. But for like a couple days a week, twice a week, sure. But it was meat heavy and what's it called?
Cachopo.
Cachopo. I was close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cachopo. But it was delicious. I have to say the food was great. So like having the heavy food with the cider, we loved it.
Yes, but it was very like afterwards we were like, ooh.
It was very heavy.
Yeah. I think maybe more of a lunch kind of thing for sure. And we just went for dinner, and then I do think the steaks and the meat. I think up north, I do think tasted a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because it was just meat from there, and maybe their crops and
No, that's a fair point. I don't love the red meat in Valencia, at least. It's not the worst, but I just don't. I don't love it. It tastes different,
but it's fine.
The northern Spain, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
the meat was.
It almost tasted richer. I don't know how to explain. Maybe it's just what the cows are eating. Like I'm not.
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not an expert.
But Oviedo, loved the food.
Yeah,
loved the town. Loved everything. I mean, so much. I think my wife's actually going to share something. I don't know if many people even know this, but
we actually, when we first went up there, or maybe it was beforehand, I think we were like looking at the place of places to possibly move to because we love Valencia. We do. It just was so hot for us that we were trying to think of maybe a backup option in case Valencia didn't work out. We never thought Valencia was going to be our home forever. We thought it was going to be a pit stop, and then we were going to go somewhere in Spain. We weren't sure where.
It might be now, but who knows?
We don't know. I mean, you ask us tomorrow, we're off in Belgium. we never know, right? But we actually put an offer in a farm up in Oviedo.
Yep.
And things just kind of fell through, which I'm kind of glad it did in a way, because we would have been in so much over our heads. And honestly, the farm was awesome. Like, we always have this dream of having a farm, and it was beautiful. The home was gorgeous, but it's still on the market, so you never know.
It is still on the market.
You just never know where we'll be. Maybe in a year we're going to be in a farm in Oviedo. Who knows? Yeah. So it just, when it comes to July, we'll have this conversation again that we're out of here. So.
Yeah, we like to hope to say that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Literally, we can share this. It was a $25,000 difference. That was it. We refused to come up anymore. They refused to come down. It was $25,000 on a 7,000 square foot home,
but
like 2 homes. So much work on 20 acres right outside the city of Oviedo.
Like, part of the place was kind of in shambles.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been so much work that we needed them to come down in price, because we needed
renovation money.
The renovations would have cost more than the home itself.
Maybe.
When we're said and done.
Yeah.
It would have been awesome. It would have been a big project. But I will have to say, I don't know if we could have managed a farm now with our kids doing all the sports, our kids having friends and doing all of these activities. I do think everything happens for a reason. And if we would have been in over our heads with a farm, I don't know when we would have had the time to do farm life versus...
Well, and not only that, as we mentioned in our other video, because we are going to start wrapping this up, we at least want to share this, that we loved Oviedo enough that we thought about it.
Truly put an offer in, and we did this battle for about 4 months back and forth, kept going up there and checking out the place. So, I mean, we were very serious about it. Yeah,
I think if we were to move anywhere up north, it probably would be Bilbao. We mentioned this in our other video. Just because our kids do so many activities, not just the sports, the arts, the flamenco, like swim teams, just other things, right? Oviedo may have it, but I don't know if they have even a second option or a third option.
You'd have to drive to the different
to Gijon,
places.
to Avieles,
And we're already in the car so much, because they're driving 30 minutes, for stuff. It just, I don't know if we just physically could have done it all, and mentally.
And I would have felt bad if the kids didn't have those activities, especially seeing how much they love it now. So to kind of wrap it up, we loved Oviedo. Very green,
so cute.
A little sleepy town. I'm not going to argue that. But the coffee was bad. The cider was good. The meat was good. It does rain and stuff like that, but again, not like what the Spaniards are warning you. It's not that bad. It's not Galicia or something like that. And so, again, I cannot say we loved Oviedo. We love the north of Spain. We're actually probably going to do 1 or 2 more videos, because we still have Gijon to talk about. And so, I guess with that said, we'll kind of wrap this up, and we'll see you in our next video.
Adios.
Adios.